Okay.
What?
Ready to waste it on your command.
Disruptive influences!
It is the duty of every protectorate subject to
Let me handle this! Regain sight. Armed and ready.
ready for combat.
Corrupted farms. 2. Actually, we don't have hacking. There's so many paths to go. Status, intake log, nothing update.
Troublemaker approaching.
Time to earn my commission. That's terrible.
Ah! Can't jump that high. God damn it. Do I care? So there is something else in that room down there. Okay.
Brigadier Montgomery is a credit. He would never steer us wrong.
And if he does?
I don't understand.
Never mind. I may need to arrange some paperwork.
Craft is ready, and frankly, pissed off.
Different way to come in here. Okay. I think we are done here. There's a door over here. No. Okay. Guess we can go into town and just have a little chat with the people there. Still need to find, well, need. But there's 3 more of these damn things, but it can be like anywhere. Like in any building or any room, it's like... I'm just gonna see what they have to say here in town, now that we dealt with that one. But it was also interesting to see though, so if you don't change the direction of where it's gonna, that ship is gonna end up, and it ends up in here, she leaves. I wonder if I missed... Because that's the new magazine doesn't always pop up like it is something that you can click on. It just lays around. Follow Diggy.
Ask you to hold still.
Can sleep. Yeah, consider what time it is for you. I was thinking, yeah.
We all saw that comm station blast off, but I just happened to know that it exploded up there in Oregon.
Leave me be. I have no interest in dealing with the machinations of you dark marketers today.
You seen him?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna run around in all the places looking for this.
Our target audience here is people who want to forget their worries and sometimes their names.
See what they have to say here now.
Well, if it isn't the busiest mercenary this side of Tau Ceti. Protectorate's been awful quiet since you did your rooting about. Happy to trade words with you. Loose your words. I'm listening.
Lose your words? How's the war effort?
Let me spin you a yarn. One of my elite regiments ceased replying to hails several weeks ago. Hardy bunch. Fought all across the system. Yesterday, the Protectorate launched the regiment commander's upper torso into one of our encampments, which makes 2 1/3 complete corpses of a 6-person unit. Mocking us. Calculating bastards, the Protectorate. Would admire their efficacy if it weren't taking so many of my best and brightest. Once the fighting reignites in full, they'll pay dearly.
Being there, in position on me, not the corpses.
Seen the crimson side of a battlefield, have you? Do tell.
Let's just say folks don't always take kindly to my business ventures.
Enterprising sort, are you? Availing yourself of others' belongings at minimal price? Best keep your hands in your pockets near me. Good that you're versed in combat. Will serve you well in Arcadia. Like it served me.
Do I take the note of regret?
If you imagine you do, I'd be pleased to add you to the extensive tally. You may not believe it, but high amid my many goals is bringing an end to the fighting in Arcadia as soon as possible. Looks better for my record, after all.
You approach openly, despite your new standing as a minion of Commander Babylon Carr. Well, speak all you like, you've aligned yourself with the brute, thereby identifying yourself as one. I shall not forget this anytime soon. Go on, then.
A compass room. Yes. Now comes the question, can I be arsed to run around looking for that? No, I can't. Let's move on.
All eyes were on that Protectorate station when it launched off-world. It would have made the perfect product builder.
Too much spacers
something, but yeah, I can't. Like finding these magazines, you have to like you run around in every building and every place and see if you can find them. It's like let's be done with this place.
Ah, there you are. I was expecting you 4 minutes and 27 seconds ago, but never mind that. I have a missive for you. Highest priority. Recipient's eyes only.
A missive from who? About what?
All I can tell you is that it is from Arcadia's most judicious custodians, the Order of the Ascendant. I am not privy to any information beyond that. Oh, they did also say it was important. I was tasked 6 months ago to deliver it to whomever ship was at this landing pad at this exact time. Well, 4 minutes ago, like I said. All other questions may be answered by viewing the missive, I expect. Farewell, and as they say, may all your endeavors come to fruition.
Missing one key.
Time to watch whatever it was the messenger had for us.
We got a pet.
Suck it, chew it, you can do it. And eat those purple berries.
Hmm. Doo-doo-doo. Hmm. Don't have that many weapon mods.
The K means it's authentic. Now with 110% of your
Greetings, Agent of the Earth Directorate. I am Ruth Bassar, presiding Bishop of the Order of the Ascendant. At this time, I can only presume you think us
It's
your
one
enemy,
interesting
directly
looking
responsible for
outfit.
your colleague Augustine DeVries' actions way back on Horizon Point. I assure you, we were not. A splinter group was behind that heresy. The collective of scientists and scholars I lead are committed to elevating humanity by pursuing a greater understanding of reality. I believe our goals are not incompatible. We both oppose the Protectorate, and we both wish to preserve Arcadia from ruin. We can help each other. I entreat you to speak with Abbot Newell. He can be found in Golden Ridge at Matriarch's Mercy. He will aid you in your mission, and hopefully, you will see fit to aid us in ours. Nav key coordinates to the Golden Ridge landing pad on Dorado are embedded in this message. Go forth as was determined, and may the plan guide you.
We've got our work cut out for us. Let's head to Golden Ridge.
New area. Let's see. Nibble service. Z-Tran. Finished drone model.
It was great. This one was for Niles, right? It was great meeting you, Niles. You're right. An agent's life is a busy one, and there's little time for meeting with citizens to say farewell in person. But we are happy to be of service. As for your question, there's absolutely no reason you couldn't become an agent if you put your mind to it. It only requires hard work and a dedication to the greater good. I have no doubt that you have what it takes to be one of the best and the brightest, Niles. Good luck to you. And look me up if, or should I say when, you become an agent.
Humidifier. We have 1, 2, 3. Yes, 3 more companions possible to find. I still wonder when we're gonna get that psychopath. You know?
Inez moved into Helen's old quarters. I figure, if anyone's unlikely to be vexed by finding fossilized purpleberry crunch in their mattress, it's an Auntie's Choice trooper. You think Helen would approve of us taking on a product pusher?
You know, seems tough. I think Helen would like her.
Yeah, suppose you're right. They'd have matched wits well enough.
Found this other love from the addressed to you. What's that about?
Found it, huh? No. You know what? This one's on me. Shouldn't have left a line about.
I'm surprised you kept anything from the Rye after what you did.
Yeah, well, I didn't have all the facts about Horizon Point until recently, did I? Truth is, I was getting ready to toss that old thing. Guess I just wanted to listen to it one last time. See if I missed anything other than her waxing about the greater good.
Missed anything? Like what?
I don't know. Some hint of who she really was? Some sign that she could turn into someone who betrayed her own team? Sounds stupid said out loud.
You're processing in your own way. I get it.
You know, I can't really remember what the others sounded like. Helen, Eric, Wade. I've tried recalling their voices, but there's just nothing. Static. All these years. And the only recording I've managed to preserve is from the one person I'd rather forget.
You'll avenge them now, I promise.
That's what I keep telling myself.
You want the recording back for posterity's sake?
No. Burn it, launch it out the airlock, do whatever you want with it. It means nothing to me now anyway.
Okay.
My system still ain't gotten the memo we're clear of the relay. I'm itching to keep running. We're damn lucky we got out in time, Commander. Real glad you found a way to mitigate the destruction. Without the relay looming over all, maybe the island can finally recover. Law knows it's seen enough as it is.
What has happened lately? I'm sure you have some thoughts.
Sounds like your old pal DeVries was in deep with the Order. Now, I don't know a whole lot about them, but I don't reckon fanatical is part of their employee code of conduct. And as you've seen, that kind of loyalty can pose a real problem to everyone else. But we'll track her down before it comes to a head. Don't you worry.
Commander, the nav key coordinates supplied by the presiding bishop of the Order have been verified. Landing in Golden Ridge is now possible. Additionally, we are also able to land in Free Market Station due to the Astrogator's progress with the updates necessitated by its rebuild.
What can you tell me about Golden Ridge?
Golden Ridge is located on Dorado. It is home to the Alexandra Monastery and Matriarch's Mercy, as well as previously being a center for mining uranium. The Protectorate abandoned it soon after the invasion, leaving Auntie's Choice and the Order of the Ascendant to fight for control of the area and its resources.
So what's a free market station?
Free Market Station is an independent marketplace, the only one in the system. It is called such as it was built out of a crashed Auntie's Choice freighter by that name.
It's something about the Astrogator being rebuilt when you revived me, didn't you?
Agent Ibarra prioritized your recovery above pursuing Agent DeVries. This involved disassembling and rebuilding the Astrogator to allow the Incognito to travel to your location. As the rebuilding process progresses, old nav keys may be unlocked. Unfortunately, most of them are likely not recoverable.
Got it. Free Market Station. Look for stuff to borrow. Oh, I mean, we need to save stuff. Huckster.
Welcome to the true free market, friend.
Can't tell if you're a fixer.
Like the second choice.
Lose a piece of jewelry? Buy it back. If somebody who looks like me sold you an engine that exploded, that was my evil twin.
Said we're not getting any new shipments for months. What did he let you try?
Well, I maybe didn't run it by him. It was out of a big metal barrel behind the bar. It said Auntie's Finest Star Wipe on it.
That wasn't booze. That was ship wax.
Really? Bernie should start selling it then. It's better than half his stock.
This place ain't half bad. I've been to seedier underbellies.
I was under the impression that Free Market Station was open to all. Why am I being accosted?
Free Market Station is open to all. Except spies. It's awful suspicious. You've been gallivanting about, asking everyone questions.
I am not a spy. The information I'm collecting here shall be of historical significance someday.
Oh. Okay. Rifts. A bad thing. You disappeared into the rift, into the void. Okay, so rifts are bad. For now, I guess. Maybe there is some use for them later.
Hope that wayward science type didn't disturb you much, friend. We of the station normally do our best to dissuade partisans from making nuisances of themselves.
Actually, I wouldn't mind learning what she was doing here.
Suppose I
Yeah,
can't stop
exactly.
you. Just don't let her convince you to do anything that might put you at odds with our security forces. All that aside, enjoy your time on the station. Don't get into any trouble.
Okay. Can't promise that.
Yeah.
come on. Sneak 5? Sneak, do I have 3, I think, only. I would need a level. Long way before I level up. White chocolate yummies. Why is that a brownie? Autosnow. Sorry, but after the last 16 thefts, I had to assemble this locking system. I apologize for those who you've been pawning my belongings to feed yourselves. Auto. What the heck? Okay, so that's one setup. Take a screenshot. No. Ah, let's check that down. What the heck did that be set it for? That one, that one. That one. That one. That one. not the bottom. Oh, come on, what the hell? Ah! Interesting how I can't use any of the bottom ones. Not that one is. So. Okay, so these four, or yeah, they make the top one. Must be some information on how to do this one. Checked everything here yet. I can't use any of the bottom ones. Can't use that one. Use that one. Okay. Why isn't this one all green for? Oh, come on. God damn it. It reset it all, man. Ah. Okay, I don't get this. What the heck? Now you have to do it in a certain order. Oh well. We'll see. Maybe we get this later. I think we might. That might help us. The log. Maybe when we get enough sneak.
Contraptions don't explode no more. Honest.
Yeah, there we have Otto.
Yeah, listen, I know I shouldn't warn you about this, but anything I sell you runs the risk of exploding. I trust you'll appreciate my forthrightness and be all the more willing to buy from me.
This is honest, huh? How would you intentionally warn me that your wares aren't functioning?
Kindness? I've been having some problems with my machines since I arrived on this planetoid. But that's enough about myself.
Okay, let's see what we got.
I'd be happy to show you.
Damn, that was expensive.
Shop here to acquire fine. Welcome to our stall. We hope this is the first meal you ever have in your life. What may this unit rehydrate for you?
Are you in charge of this stall all by yourself?
Negative. This unit and stall are registered to Gerald T. Wenrich. Mr. Wenrich last visited 222 days ago. When last seen, Mr. Wenrich mentioned he was, quote, going to teach those, redacted, sub rosa, redacted, a lesson. Nobody extorts Gerald T. Wenrich. All wares were at some point...
Guess it didn't go so well for him then, huh?
Meals currently sold with both salt and pepper. Available today only.
Garment's here. Come ganderize. I might not know what all my wares are, but I'm sure we can find something you like. If you're in need of sprucing up the old wardrobe, I can provide.
You got quite a collection. How did you come into all this?
Used to be part of Auntie's Choice. Nothing special, just a pilot for light cargo vessels. Had a lot of time to think with just the void for company. Eventually decided I was sick of being overworked and underpaid and made off with my cargo. Turned out to be generic clothes, work gear, and such. More of a market for it out here than I would have guessed. I've bolstered my wares since. You should give them a look. I got rags, fineries, and everything in between.
Ooh. 18? That one is pretty nice.
My folks didn't raise no. If you're in need of sprucing up the old wardrobe, I got rag.
You know what? I think I'm gonna buy that one. That armor is just nice, 18.
Doctor here. Get your stitches. You've timed your visit well. I finished sharpening my organ-cutting knife mere minutes ago. If you've wounds that need stitching or teeth that need scrutiny, I'm your doctor.
I'm a little dentistry obsessed for a doctor.
Yes? Is this a problem? I'm the only doctor on Free Market Station. I think that excuses whatever quirks I may or may not have. My prior faction demanded I strictly adhere to my vocation and forego the world of dentistry, under penalty of death after a certain number of infractions. Suffice it to say, I'm pleased Free Market Station allows me to be myself. Medicaments and more, all sufficiently regulated, or thereabouts.
Interesting one. We can make trauma kits.
Medicaments, drugs. Get your drugs here.
Tired of firearms that explode in your face? Come to Not a Weapons store. Hey, you smell gunpowder? Do you want to? Then buy one of my handy firearms. Browse all you like. Everything I've got is fine-tuned to perfection.
Why is your store called Not a Weapons Store? Let's play the weapons.
I'm glad you asked. Weapon is an all-encompassing term. A rock can be a weapon, or a stick, or a particularly agitated sprat if you have thick enough gloves. But what I sell here, I wouldn't dare lump them in with mere weapons. These are finely tuned instruments of personnel elimination.
Finely tuned is good. Last thing I need is a malfunction in the middle of a firefight.
You have my guarantee. My equipment for annihilating one's foes will never fail on you. Full disclosure, my guarantee is not guaranteed.
Okay. How did you end up on a Free Market Station?
That's privileged information, friend. If you want it, you're going to have to kill me. Just jesting. Although if you did want to kill me, I've got many finely priced perforators tuned to do just that. Perhaps you'd be inclined to take a look at my wares?
Yeah,
Feel free to
check.
go on a murderous rampage with what you buy. It's good publicity.
What is this in? I got a surprise. Fire 25% more slowly, but its bullets explode and hit. Holy shit, that's a lot of damage. Sniper rifle, huh? The heck to 40 times 8. Yeah, that is a lot more damage. No.
If it inflicts grievous, I misplaced a hit. Browse all you like. Feel free to go.
Didn't mean to get out of that. Okay, so it's not that much DPS. Has a bigger magazine size though. Let's see. Let's see here. Machine gun. That one. 40. 176. Shock assault rifle, 286. That might be something to get then. Marksman rifle, 255. Marksman rifle, 56 DPS. Okay. Shotgun, 271. That one I have to do compare with. The one I have. Okay, we're gonna get this one. 3K though. Holy crap. Yeah. Assault rifle. One. The one I use to shoot 8 per second. And has better 10 per second. Yep, I'm buying that one too.
If it inflicts grievous bodily harm on other people, I've got it!
So, let's see.
If you lost it, I'm selling it.
Look,
Everyone else here? Nothing you buy from them will matter if you get killed. So armor up. Tell me what you need.
How's business?
Booming now. Used to be a few other armor shops on the station. As it happened, their owners mysteriously vanished. I picked up their inventories real cheap, since they were just taking up station storage. It sure was a convenient windfall for yours truly. Real convenient.
As my shoulders owners vanish completely, lest they come back for the goods.
No, I wouldn't worry about that. Extremely unrelated, but I'd avoid the chef de mécanique's twice braised indeterminate flesh scraps if I was you. They can be, gamey. Can do.
A good stealthy one. Nothing good there.
I'm beginning to reach the tail end of my patience. You will tell me the location of the broker.
Lad, you ain't got much of a concept of a deal, do you? You ain't got nothing to offer, and a threat is offering less than nothing.
You realize any other arbiter would have crushed you where you stand for obstruction of justice long before now? That I am flowing with magnanimity?
Can't say I know what that word means, but if you're inclined to keep threatening me, only thing gonna be flowing is your blood out your body. Stranger, seen my fix? Hope you're about to offer to rid me of this damn fool.
You cannot dissuade an arbiter from their sovereign-given duty, no matter how much of an irritant you may attempt to be.
So what seems to be the problem?
I came to meet with the information broker for, protectorate business, protectorate reasons. However, I find myself foiled at near every turn. None within the protectorate would defy an arbiter and expect to live. Regrettably, I cannot make the locals see reason without rendering myself unable to learn what I seek.
Even polite entreaties don't see most getting an invite to the broker, and you've been anything but.
I can see why you want to get rid of this stupid bastard.
Why are you all so dedicated to trying my patience? Do you so dearly wish to experience the judgment end of my hammer?
No matter what this fella says, he's not going to convince me to trust him. He's a walking security risk.
If it's the risk you're concerned about, have him prove himself to you.
An arbiter need prove themselves to no one but the sovereign. But if I must debase myself to further my aim, so be it.
Interesting thought. Occurs to me there might just be something that needs looking into.
Hope this has intrigue. I love intrigue.
Within the Golden Ridge locale on Dorado, there's a refugee camp. It's unassuming, quiet-like. Most of the folks there just want to be left alone. They see to the few needs they have by working with the broker, but we ain't heard from them in a fortnight and change. Serves to reason something untoward may have transpired there. You see your way to looking into that, maybe we'll talk.
Sounds like a plan now, man.
Great! Take the lap cainted with you. I've had enough of his excitability, and so have my customers.
I don't claim to be pleased with the circumstances surrounding this co-investigation, but perhaps we may surprise one another. I'm Arbiter Tristan Rao.
Jim, ever worked with a Parton before?
When I was an apprentice, yes, but not since. And certainly never with an outsider. I shall meet you at the camp. Let us hope we both arrive there intact.
Sorry, but I'm getting into character at the moment. Can't afford the slightest distraction.
Uh-oh. Better save here. In case we get shot. They have something stupid.
Another challenger approaches. Prepare to be sent weeping from my curio collection. None have defeated my collections, and none shall. But I do so delight in a competition. Are you prepared to do battle?
It's a pretty interesting sword you got on display there.
The Spectrum Dance Saber, a prototype weapon of Auntie's heyday. I shan't spoil its implications, not unless you prove your worth.
The hell are you talking about, lady? I just wandered in here.
No one wanders into Fiona F. Walker. If you are here, we are fated to do battle. But I sense your reluctance. Very well. Defeat my collection and I'll grant you the chance to purchase other items from past collections. My curios are myriad, unique, and powerful. I take you for an adventuring sword, and if that's correct, I would be beside myself if I do not possess anything you want.
Here we are. What are you preparing to do battle over?
Cards, my dear, of the toss ball and pitch ball variety. I must see if your collection bests my own.
I have a few here. Is this enough?
Sporting! Let us do battle! A not unimpressive display, closing in on my own. With perhaps a handful more, you just might defeat me. But today, you do not. I cannot open my wares to any unless their collections rival my own. I hope you understand. Feel free to return once you have bolstered your ranks. But know that you shall still not defeat me.
Okay. Okay. Okay, you're having a good time over there, buddy. Leave you alone. Okay, it seems like we've been everywhere here.
If you've a tooth pain, you know who to visit.
Blades, bludgeons, bombs, blunderbusses. We've got it all. Except that last one.
Check into that auto thing. They'll probably come back here soon.
How are the informant lines treating you? Hear anything good?
Not really. I'm only fielding Patriot stationed in Golden Ridge.
Let's see. Quests.